Sheryl Sandberg is an advocate for women and for inspiring them to achieve leadership positions. Along with incredible opportunities and support, Sandberg has several characteristics which enable her to be a successful leader. She believes in authenticity. Be true to yourself, whether at work or in your personal life. When you are the same person in both places, there are no surprises. Surround yourself with people you can learn from and help others grow. Sandberg hosts events for women with inspirational guest speakers. Be down to earth and personable. Sandberg is known for walking up to hundreds of people's desks at Facebook and introducing herself. She prides herself on listening. Leave your options open. Sandberg is quoted as saying, "If I have a plan, I am limited to today's options." She explains that when she was in college, there was no internet, no Google, no Facebook. Be direct, insistent, and honest. Sandberg's sister says of her, "She will tell you what will help you the most, even if it means you will be upset with her." Zuckerberg remembers, "It was the intensity that she had when she talked that helped me to know she was the kind of person who could do this." Sandberg also has an emotional side, which she is comfortable showing at work. Finally, Sandberg's advice is to keep the barriers on the outside. Do not internalize the inevitable obstacles you will face. As a Harvard Business School graduate, Sandberg commends HBS for their success in closing the educational achievement gap between men and international students and women, with men significantly outperforming the other two groups. In just 2 years, they achieved to close the gap. Sandberg uses this example to show it can be done, and their methods can be applied to businesses in an effort in getting more women into leadership positions. At her suggestion, we need to talk about gender so that we can understand and celebrate the differences. This is the only way to break down the stereotypical barriers, whether it is for men to be accepted as at-home dads or women being accepted at high-level leadership roles. More women need to be in positions of power in order to break down their current limitations. Only 16 to 17% of board seats are held by women. Recently, the news claimed women taking over Congress because they make up 20%. This 1/5 of women is not taking over. Sandberg holds high regard for mentorship and sponsorship. A big deterrent is that men typically sponsor men, and the same holds true for women who mentor women. We need to encourage men to mentor women and to see that as an acceptable and even commendable undertaking. Currently, men are uncomfortable in establishing this type of relationship because of its personal nature. To be successful, we know that the mentor and mentee need a good rapport and often become friends. The relationship is ongoing and long-lasting. This is why men do not look to mentor women. Sandberg believes we need to change this and explicitly let men know how imperative it is to getting women into the higher positions of power. Overall, a big aspect, according to Sandberg, about changing things for women is conversation. Direct communication, confronting our differences and issues is needed in order for any further advancement to happen. Then getting more women into positions of power will begin to change the stereotypes we all react to. We will shift from our likability of men in positions of leadership and women in positions of sharing or caregiving for the common good. Ultimately, we need to feel comfortable with women in leadership roles and men in nurturing roles. This will eventually change the playing field. Actually talking about it changes the entire dynamic.